I say, hello, Pom.
Pom found a cuddle, and the little love is sharing it with everybody.
Oh, how wonderful. I love cuddles. Do you know, I think I've got a story about cuddling. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, yes, please. Story!
Righto. Back in a Roly Mo. When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you will see? When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be. With cats and dogs and birds and frogs, a monkey who says boo, boo, wonderful things, giants and kings, and maybe a Fimble or two. Now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me. Now, are you sitting comfortably?
Yes, thank you, Roly.
Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called Poorly Bear. One day, Ben and Charlie were at their Gran's, helping her tidy the attic. Gran brought everything down the stairs so they could sort it out. "Look at this," said Ben. It was an old wooden box. Inside was a jumble of broken dolls, books, jigsaw puzzles, and tiny toy animals. "Is this a toy box, Gran?" asked Ben. "Well, it was," said Gran. "It was mine, a very long time ago." Charlie pulled out something from the bottom of the box. "Oh, my very special teddy," said Gran. The teddy was rather dirty. He only had one eye, half an ear, and not very much fur. "He doesn't look very special, Gran," said Charlie. But Gran gave Teddy a hug. "Oh, he does look a bit poorly," she said. "I was always twiddling things when I was a little girl. I kept twiddling Teddy's eye, and one day it fell off." "Oh, never mind," said Ben. "That one is still very shiny." "What happened to his ear?" asked Charlie. "Oh, I let the puppy next door play with him, and he chewed Teddy's ear off. My daddy had to rescue him. What a poorly bear. You need a good brush." "Gran, could we look after Poorly Bear for you?" asked Ben. "Oh, please, Gran," said Charlie. "He is a very special bear because he's old and you loved him." "Of course you can," said Gran. And the twins and Poorly Bear gave Gran a big hug. So cuddles are a good way to tell someone you love them. Oh, where is everyone today? Oh my. Hello there. Where did you come from? Oh, I say, that's very clever. Do stop. You're making me feel rather dizzy.
Oh, hello, Roly. You found my bubble.
Oh, your bubble, eh, Fimbo? Oh, and what a splendid bubble it is.
Don't touch it, Roly, in case it pops.
Oh, touch it? Oh, no. We wouldn't want to pop it now, would we? You know, Fimbo, that reminds me of a story about not touching things. Back in a Roly Mo. Books over here, books over there, books everywhere. When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you will see? When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be. With cats and dogs and birds and frogs, a monkey who says boo, wonderful things, giants and kings, and maybe a Fimble or two. Now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me.
It's the story time of day. Time to take a break from play. Settle down in your special chair. I'll sit here and you sit there.
Here we are. Are you sitting comfortably?
Oh, yes, Roly.
Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called Don't Touch.
Watch me, Ben.
Said Charlie.
I can go really fast. Whee!
Just then the kitchen door opened. Oh dear, Charlie had hurt his arm. Shall we call an ambulance? Said Ben. No, said Mum. Can I have a bandage? Said Charlie. You don't need one. It'll be fine soon. OK, but nobody is allowed to touch it, 'cause that might hurt it. No, said Mum. We'll be careful. Later on, Ben was bouncing on the sofa. Don't touch, said Mum. Too late. Ow! Sorry, said Ben. I forgot. Mum gave Charlie a hug. Let's get the farmyard out. That should be safe. But one of the sheep fell off the table. Don't touch, said Mum. Too late. Ow! I keep forgetting, said Ben. Perhaps we will have a bandage after all, said Mum. But you said Charlie doesn't need one, said Ben. He doesn't, said Mum, but you do. And she put a big white bandage on Charlie's arm to remind Ben not to touch it. And after that, he didn't. There we are then. Did you enjoy that story?
Oh, yes, Roly. And my bubble liked it too.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. What's all this laughing and singing? Can I hear the joke?
Oh, frogs like dogs.
Cats like bats.
Fimbo found a tune, Roly, and so did I. We're trying to think of words for them, but it's hard.
Oh, well, you know, tunes don't always need words. I wonder if I've got a story about a tune. Oh, yes. I know just the one. Would you like a story?
Oh, yes, please, Roly.
Righto. Back in a Roly Mo. When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be. Oh, now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me. Here we are. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called I Want to Whistle. Marinda was sad. She couldn't find her new plastic whistle. Never mind, said her dad. Try and whistle without it. How? Asked Marinda. Make an O with your mouth and blow, said Dad. Like this. But when Marinda tried, the only sound that came out was a loud hissing noise. That's a good start, said Dad. Keep trying. Marinda tried and tried. She was still sitting on the step trying when her granny arrived. Gran, said Marinda, can you teach me to whistle? I'll show you what I do, said Granny. Put your little fingers in your mouth and blow. Granny's whistle was so loud, Marinda had to put her hands over her ears. But when she tried it for herself, she just made a rude noise. Keep trying, laughed Granny. But Marinda couldn't. And that night, she was still sad. She tried all day to whistle, and she still couldn't do it. "I think you can," said Dad. "But I think your whistle is quiet because you're only little. Try again, but very quietly this time." So Mirinda made an O and blew very, very quietly. "I can do it," said Mirinda. "Yes," said Dad, "and this is one whistle you can't lose." There we are then.
Hey, I can whistle. Listen, I can whistle my tune.
Oh, that's really good, Fimbo.
Well done, Fimbo. Oh, hello there, everyone.
Hello, Roly.
You all look as though you've got your thinking hats on today. What are you all thinking about so carefully?
Oh, look, Roly. I found a star in the sky and it fell down to the ground.
Oh, and now you're trying to think how to get it back up in the sky again.
Yes, we are. How did you know that, Roly?
I know lots of things.
Do you know how to get our star back up in the sky?
Well, I tell you what, Florrie. Shall we have a story while we're thinking?
Oh, yes,
yes,
please.
Well, you settle down and I'll be back in a Roly Mo. When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be. Oh, now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me. Here we are. Now then, are you sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll begin. This story is called Wishing on a Star. One night, the stars saw a tear on the moon's cheek. "Poor moon," they said. "Why are you feeling sad?" The moon said, "When I am awake, everyone else is asleep. And when everyone else is awake, I am asleep, so I never get to see anyone playing." The stars said that they would wake the moon up the next afternoon so that she could see everyone playing. But when the time came, the stars were all asleep as well, all except for one tiny star. The tiny star shouted and shouted at the moon, but he wasn't loud enough to wake her up. So when the moon did wake up, it was night time again. And everyone was fast asleep. Then the tiny star remembered that his grandmother had given him a handful of magical stardust. "This will make your wish come true, Moon," he said, sprinkling the stardust over the world. The moon could hardly believe her eyes. Everyone was sleeping, but now they were dreaming. And the moon could see their dreams. She could see them playing and having fun in their dreams. The moon watched all night until she fell fast asleep, happy at last. Ah, there we are.
Oh, that was a lovely story, Roly.
Oh, hello there, you two. Are you doing anything special?
Hello, Roly.
Oh, no, Roly. We're not doing anything special at the moment.
Well, I was just passing by. I heard your voices, and I wondered whether you'd like a story.
Yes, please, Roly.
Yes, please, Roly.
Righto then. I'll see you in a Roly Mo.
Now, I wish I could remember what I was trying to remember. Oh, wait for me, Pom.
When you take a look inside a book, it's fun as fun can be. Oh, now what have we here? When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see? A story or rhyme, just take the time to read along with me.
Oh, hello there, you two. What have you been doing?
Well, Pom's been drawing and I was doing something, but I can't remember what it was.
Dory.
Oh, yeah, and now Roly's going to read us a story. Do you want to hear it too?
Oh, yes.
Here we are. Oh, hello, Florrie.
Hello, Roly.
Now, are you all sitting comfortably?
Yes,
Roly.
Oh, good. Then I'll begin. This story is called A Frosty Night. It was the last day of autumn. The old oak tree watched as his last leaf fell. "It's nearly winter," said the tree. "Oh, dear." The moon came out. "Hello, tree," she said. "What's the matter with you this fine night?" "Oh, it's nearly winter," said the tree, "and all my leaves have gone." "Oh, I love winter," said the moon. "I can peep through your branches now." And she did. Peep-o. But the tree didn't want to play this game. "I love summer," said the tree, "when my leaves are green and shady, and autumn, when my leaves are lots of colours. Now I've just got brown branches." Oh. The moon had an idea. She went to see her friend, Jack Frost. He was busy mixing up something in a huge silver pot. The moon told him about the tree. "Ho-ho!" said Jack Frost. "I know just what to do." And he called 2 little elves who dipped their tiny silver buckets into the big pot. The tree was still sighing when the elves flew over and started painting his branches. "Hey!" said the tree. "Oh, stop that. Oh, it tickles." "We're giving you a winter coat. Hee-hee!" laughed the elves. "How's that?" Moon asked the tree. The tree looked at his branches. Now they were all silver and glittering in the moonlight. "Oh, that's beautiful," said the tree. "A sparkly winter coat. Thank you, Moon." "Ah, don't thank me," said the moon. "Thank Jack Frost." Ah, lovely.
Oh, that was a lovely winter story, Roly.